Hi everyone, I am Margo, your tarot reader, and today I am doing a personal reading for one of my clients. She will represent the sign of Taurus. Before the recording, I channel onto the universe and their spirit guides to step in and communicate any messages that I need to rely on, to pass on to my client. For the privacy of my clients, everything remains out of the recording. I only use the horoscope signs, okay? Let's see, Arcana, show me what must I need to know. I would apologize in advance for some of the silence that will be off and on throughout the readings, because it is when I connect to the universe with the personal information. Also, I apologize to my client if and when I say something that is to your dislike. You know, you are a return customer, so you know how I deal when it comes to my readings and so far. Certain things may not be to your dislike, hopefully not, but either way, it is there for you to know and to adjust if need be your predictions, okay? As you know, there are things that sometimes I predict further down the line and they happen beforehand, as you mentioned. It is true, it happens all the time, because it happens to be within the energy that you accept and take and change, if not change. Okay, now let's do your follow-up reading and see what's in place for further down the line for you. Beautiful. Okay, now let me see. I'm gonna show me what must I need to know. Show me what must I need to know. You're fixing to be in a very negative stage of your life, either because of money or family situations, or just simply just blocking yourself away from certain people, okay? So let's see why all of this will take place soon. You have some expenses to do, is telling me that you're worried about. You're also worried and wanting some type of confirmation in reference to someone. Seems that is due to the Scorpio. Yep, due to the Aries person there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see what the energies are coming. Oh, okay, there we are. Well, this is you, the Taurus, and we are looking at the Scorpio, which is right here. Aries down here. What else do I need to say? Oh, okay, I get it. That's why I get it. I want to see someone else. Where is it popping? Oh, here it is. That's what I see. Okay, so now the overall, as of right now, you know how it is. It could be the recent past speaking out, or it could be just recently, present, future. So as of right now, for the next 3 to 4 months, first reading. In reference to the Scorpio, I see he's having some type of conflicts and dislikings and conversations that are not to his liking in reference to that Aries woman. I have to tell you that the woman is attempting to get back with him. Okay, clearly, I mean, she is, and she's very depressed about the situation because she wants him to stay. She's in love with him still, and she tells him that. And he's surprised, you know, that she's telling him, I'm willing to work it out. I miss you. I want you to stay. It's what I'm seeing here in reference to that Scorpio. So I feel that he is going to find a way to attempt to work the situation out further down the line with that Aries woman. He's concerned, yes, it is true about the child, and he does tell you those certain things that are true about the child and so whatnot. But at the same time, it seems to me that he actually does care for that woman too. I'll see his spread next. Okay. In reference to a commitment relationship, I don't see him having that. I don't see him wanting to take a step further to that situation. I do see someone leaving the home. Someone leaving the home. I feel that he's the one away from home for some reason, it tells me here. I think that he's fixing to leave wherever he's staying. He's fixing to move. It's not going to go to his disliking. I feel it's also telling me about that woman that it's the relative who is the sign of Cancer. She's moving from home as well. I think that she's in a relationship that is going sour. Either she cheated or someone cheated on her, and she's leaving the home, and she's trying to come and visit you further down the line. Before the year is over, you're going to have news in reference to that Cancer family member. Okay. And I feel that you're going to find a way to block her away this time. Let me see here. What else can I see? I do see that person, the Capricorn. I see him here. The thing is that this Capricorn, it's not the one that I mentioned in your previous reading. This Capricorn is with someone else. Okay, I feel that he is in a steady relationship and not having, either he's going through a separation or divorce. It could be the same one, but I feel that at this time his energy is not present. Okay. He is thinking about you. He's thinking of reaching out to you. He wants to remain friendship right now because he's having difficulty within his marriage. That Capricorn is what's telling me. And he's also thinking of leaving the marriage and leaving the home. Okay. So that is probably why he's prolonging situations, I think. And he will try to mention it to you. I feel that you're fixing to see either you're having a gathering in reference to your work situation. I see you talking to some male here. There is a male there that you're going to meet at your work as well. He is Sun, Moon, or Rising, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, so to me, what I see here is there are other two options. Let's just put it this way. We didn't see this one prior. But it could be someone that just, started working there, or is moving from another facility to your facility, something to that effect. Or you're having like a party, holiday gathering, and you'll meet this person there. Okay, so there are two peoples ahead. Remember that Capricorn, it could be Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or what's it? Virgo. Okay. Let's see here. What else can I see? No. Number 2. Let me see. We'll see on the second spread, because I see a movement at home here, but it's not going to be that pleasant for you. Let's just put it this way. Sometimes we miss our family, but it's for the best, because depending how we live our life with our family, we could appreciate our family members, but if we don't have close connection with them, it's always best to be at distance. They appreciate you better when they see you. You know what I mean? So I think that if you don't have a close bond with your family, don't put that as an excuse to move back into town. Okay. Maybe they will appreciate you better at a distance, and every now and blue moon visit or whatnot. So that's what I'm saying. If you decide to, because I feel that you feel like you want to, you're set on it. I feel more, but it's not going to be all that pleasant. I think that what you should do is, if anything, is maybe take a weekend trip or a holiday trip to that side of town or that family, and then see how it goes well. I don't think that the move will be that pleasant for you. And let me see here. Okay. Now, in reference to this Scorpio here and the woman Cancer, I don't know if they are visiting each other every now and then, because I'm sensing that they will be, before the year's over, having to his surprise, he's going to be contacted by that Cancer woman. Yes, and pay a visit at his home. So this is what I'm seeing here. And two, will you live? No, I don't see you living with the Scorpio. At least for this year, no. And number 3, as of right now, what I'm seeing is that she's declaring her love for the Scorpio, and she's willing to work the situation out. And I feel that he just might consider giving her a chance. He thinks of that every now and then because of the child, is what I'm seeing here. And I feel that he is going to try to tell you further down the line before the year is over, that, you know, more than anything, because of the child, is what he wants, the safety net of the child and so whatnot. But keep in mind that a lot of the times, women or men intend to use their children as a safety net, as a weapon and whatnot, to get back or get the person back. Okay, so I feel that both of them are using this child to get into each other, in other words. He may call her all kinds of names, but I mean, I feel that she has done some type of work on him as well, and it currently is doing that. And he may feel all kinds of negative things about her and say it to you, but when it comes to her, you know, face to face, I feel that it's different. But I'll see his spread. It could be because of the work that she's doing on him, or it could be simply because it's how he's feeling too. Okay. In reference to the, I'm going to do a spread. You know how I did your last one last time, and that person, I will do another spread just for that person. But it's telling me that yes, it was his. You know what I'm talking about. I felt, even though I haven't done his spread, but I felt he's like saying that it was going on for a while before you find out. It's almost like she hit on him. It's so I think it went more longer than the time that you thought it was, is what I guess he wants to come out. And the thing about it is that in the last spread, I sense all of this stuff, but normally I don't say it, especially when it's in a video reading. You know, I keep it to myself because you already know the situation. But when I see certain things, I don't say them, because either because they're too hurtful, or either because he says, I'm telling you, but don't tell her. Okay? Now, okay, now let me see here. I know I have to look back on the messages and all those things here, because he's wanting to talk, and I'm trying to I say, hold on, we'll get there. Okay. Yeah, he's wanting to talk, but I have to continue with my reading. So we'll do his spread when I'm done with everything else. You know how I do my stuff, okay? He's telling me he doesn't approve of something. So, but we'll see his spread, okay? Okay, so Yeah, so let's see. The other stuff are about your ex, so we'll do that spread. And then in reference to the move, I feel that you are debating, but I'm just going to have to tell you, I don't think that, I feel that eventually you're going to lose some type of relationship with the Scorpio, due to the fact that he's going to be out there trying to work things out with this Aries woman, okay? Unfortunately, when he gets mad at her, he says, I'm done with you, and I'm fed up with you, and you're unfit, and I'm going to take the child away. It's what he tells her, back and forth, fighting and arguing, yelling at each other. And so he tells you those negative things about her. But the fact is that he's also not telling you that there's still some hidden feelings between them there, okay? And so if he drinks and they drink and whatnot, I feel that one of these days they're going to end up in the sack. And so therefore you're going to lose that contact. I feel that you do want to do the move. I just don't think that it will be a great idea at this time. For this year, I don't recommend it. And I don't think that you will be very happy to make the move. Your family might be however they are, but I think that it's best to keep them at distance. You will hear from that Cancer. She's going to want to come and visit and just tell you her own little drama. I think you need to space that out, okay? I think you need to put a time out on that situation. I think that you've done enough in reference to that Cancer woman. And I feel that you did the right thing. You have a good heart. And sometimes having such a good heart, people take advantage of that, okay? And I feel that at this time, mind your thing, do your thing, and take care of you. And this person needs to mature and do whatever they're doing. I feel that Cancer is fixing to surprise the Scorpio with a visit, a home visit, or something to that effect. I'm there to say even move in with that Scorpio, because she's having some type of situation, okay, temporarily. To something to that effect is what I'm sensing here. If he doesn't have communication from that Cancer, then he will be shortly, the Scorpio, okay? In reference to that Capricorn, I feel that he is in a relationship that he's not happy, that he's thinking of moving and divorcing or separating. And so therefore, that is why he kept this distance from you. He would appreciate to keep your friendship. But I feel that you're feeling very negative in reference to this situation because you're wondering why this and why that. Give the person a space. Whoever comes into your life, give them the space and just go out as friends. Tell them, hey, no biggie. We're both adults. We're mature and we're friends. We work together and so be it. If it leads to something, it does. And if it doesn't, then so be it too. One day at a time. And I think that you need to space that out situation. I feel that the Scorpio is not the one. There is someone else that you're also going to meet at your job. So you will have two options right before the year is over. I feel that you're fixing to see this person. You're fixing to either have lunch or talk to this person at work, this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius man that comes along. I will tell you this, that the Scorpio will have experience of his life with that Aries, meaning that he's going to be back and forth confused of how he feels for her and you. And also he's going to be quite surprised that the woman is still being a B, because she's also sleeping with someone else, okay, or will be shortly, that Aries. So she's gonna play the book and flip it and do whatever. Yeah, he's in for a surprise when it comes to that woman, and he still thinks of her. He still cares for her, and they are both using the child as an excuse to do all this kind of drama shit. They're being immature, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. I feel that the move is something that you really, really want, but it's not going to happen. So for some people, I would say, yes, it's happening. But this move is not for you. This move is for someone else. And it's not going to be a good move. Either this person, Cancer, comes and visits you or goes to visit the other person. It's just not going to be good. You're not going to be happy to know about those things either. So I feel that the move for you is not, as of right now, for this year, it's not. Okay? So now let me see. Let's see. We're going to do the Scorpio next. And let's see the overall energy on his surroundings in reference to you and everything about his life. And then we can also see the other parties. Okay. Arcanos, show me what must need to know. Show me what must need to know. Show me what must need to know. Arcanos. Thank you. He wants you to take a trip out there and fly for at least a weekend. If you haven't, he's probably going to tell you, why don't you just come down here for a weekend and see if you like it and why not. Okay. Let's see. Problems ahead between you and him is saying. Let's see who falls on this one. Okay. Yeah, I feel that you and him are going to have some distance. In his behalf, this tarot tells me the spread. It's telling me that there will be a distance between you two. He's really not looking for a commitment relationship. In other words, will you marry me? I'm not seeing that in reference to the Scorpio. Okay. You're gonna be very upset and hurt. But there's a new move coming to you. You have some money, some expenses to do. I do see a change of home here. Okay. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. This is his spread, and I will tell you this. 100% tells me that he's going to move in with that girl. I mean, I have to say what I see. The Scorpio will end up moving with that girl further down the line. This is the second spread, so it could even be before the year, but definitely in the beginning of next year, 2018. I do see that movement. I do see you wanting to make some changes here, and you're thinking like, how much money this is going to cost me to move this. I honestly do not recommend it for you. I feel that you're going to want to try it at least. I don't recommend it. I feel that Cancer woman wants to ask you if she's going through some hardship, and she's going to ask if she can move back in or live there for a while. I would honestly say don't. But yes, this is the Scorpio spread. I feel that he is moving into with the Aries woman. Sometimes he says it to himself, I don't love her, I am done with her, this is awful, this is whatnot, and then the night comes and then they're all together. He is debating on making some changes. He does feel for you, but because we have the 5 of Cups next to you, what tells me is he's having a hard time between you, choosing you, and the child. So I feel he's going to choose the child in this situation. He says, yes, I care for her, but I'm not completely in love with her to do these changes. He's feeling like he's losing interest because it's all about him. You know, you're not understanding me, what I'm going through. You're not following me, what I'm telling you. Well, how can you follow him if he's telling you one thing and yet acting out in a different manner? Okay. When it comes to the Scorpio, he has good things coming forward ahead. I feel that he's the one moving into with the Aries woman. I feel that there's a Cancer woman here too who is wanting to come back home, which I feel that it's that family member of yours that wants to come back into your home. Okay? Or you are probably going to want to see if you can travel to go and stay a couple of days within that person's home. Vice versa energy. You are thinking and talking to someone in reference to this move, probably at the beginning of next year. Again, I don't recommend it. I don't think that it will be a good move for you. You're going to sacrifice a lot to move, to follow this Scorpion person. And you're just going to have a lifetime of bitterness in a lot of sense, because he's always going to be in and out with this Aries woman. That woman will always be taking face at everything. He doesn't seem to put the rules in the table, and if he does, he breaks them at the same time, because he tells the woman, no longer will I be with you, but yet nightfall comes and he's with her. So he's not being demanding, he's not being a man, he's not taking the initiative to solve the situation. If he sees the Aries do something improper in reference to the child, really what he needs to do is file the police report while she's out doing it, and so that way he can file custody for that child and done with the problem. But he's not doing that, because why? Because he's also having intimacy with her. Okay, there. So yes, and I mean, I don't see, in reference to his spread, I don't see any vital commitment with him. I mean, if you want to live with him, so be it. And if he lives with you, he's going to leave to move with that girl. So I'm already telling you. In a committed relationship, he's going to put more than one excuse in reference to say, oh, I want to marry. Yeah, he's going to put more than one excuse. Okay. So think about that. I feel that he's bringing a lot of drama currently, and will continue to do so, because he's not putting you in a position that you need to be in, and he's not respecting you as he should. You should not do any of the changes. I think that he needs to be the one doing changes for you, to prove that you're the one that he needs and wants and loves, most of all, because I don't feel that he loves you as truly as much. Okay, unfortunately, I don't see that. He cares for you, he feels for you to an extent, but I'm not seeing the 7 of Cups or the 2 of Cups that I need to see next to you, and I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing that he wants to do a fresh new start, that he loves his child, and that he cares for that child more than anything, that he's willing to do a lot of the situations. He does consider that you're a good fit for him. He thinks, the Scorpio, he does consider that, and he still sees you in that pattern, but he wants you to do all the changes. He wants you to move, and he will continue to tell you that. Come and live here with me. But what is he going to do in the meantime? Live with the ex? With the child's mother? It's ridiculous, because he's going to be with that ex and sleeping with that ex. He and that woman are going to be bickering back and forth, breaking up, coming back, breaking up, coming back. So he will still come and visit that woman back and forth, okay? That will not change. What you're getting right now, it's a taste of what's ahead. Let's just put it that way. And then eventually I see him with this woman, and I see him with another woman, another water sign, further down the line, to his surprise, for more drama. Because this woman is not going to leave him alone, no matter who he ends up. And I think that in this case, I think that you're going to be the one to take charge and take control of the situation, is what I see here. Okay, where is that Capricorn? Let me see if I can, yeah. The Capricorn, again, like I told you, I feel that he's going through some family issues in his relationship. I feel that he's either living or married to someone. And so he's very unhappy and going through either separation or divorce, wanting to even move from home. So he has some energy to clear out before the year is over. So eventually he will reach out to you again, okay? He will reach out to you again, because he does like you. He does... unfortunately, I see the 7 of Cups closer to his side than the Scorpio. He does like you, and he does think of you, the Capricorn here, the friend of yours. But he doesn't want to be dishonest at the same time, so he keeps his distance. I feel that eventually he will come and tell you, what's going on and why he stays away from you. Okay? We mentioned that there's a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini person, their Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. And I feel that you're going to have some type of friends with benefit situation, with that person. But it will be a quick-lived one, because I see you ending it. Okay, that's someone that comes in for a nice commitment as well. I see good cards, but you're going to be hesitant because you're still going to be battling between someone else and also the Scorpio. So again, we do have two other options out there for you. Okay. Now let's see the third spread. Show me what must I need to know. Show me again. This one fell on the first one. It fell again. So you have some things to think about, and I feel that you will try to travel at least for a weekend or a vacation down there, which you should, to get a better idea of the whole aspects and that kind of thing. You know, I just do your homework. Do your homework. You know how I am. Do your homework. Now, kind of show me what must I need to know. Let's see the overall for everyone involved. Kind of show me what must I need to know from the client. Okay. Yeah. See, I just feel that more stressed. I feel you having a hard time sleeping. I feel that you're gonna feel cheated by something or someone, and you're gonna be very heartbroken. You're gonna start off sometime after March next year very upset and disappointed by some news, someone saying something to you. Yep. So be careful with that. Be very careful. Don't be. Let's say if the ex contacts you, the Aries contacts you, don't put any mind to it. Don't play those mind games because they're going to be very disappointing. So be careful. Someone is leaving their job, working on trying to even move. Could be you, or it could be any of them. Okay. Sometimes when the cars hide, is because you're contemplating and worried about those situations. So someone is going to tell you a lie in reference to either settlement or money, expenses, and you're not going to be very happy. That is why this one was hidden. Okay? Also, I feel that there is someone that's going to leave their home and their job. That could be you, but I would not recommend it. It could be that person that he's having a hard time with his marriage or whoever he lives with because of a divorce situation.